advise them? I learn in Arabic or?
Clear. Question from our elder. There are many young brothers and sisters who want to learn their religion. What is your advice to them? How do they start? We were asked this question in the previous masjid. He left. The same question. It's an often recurring question. At the end of the day, it depends how far you want to go. If you want to learn the basics, the simple rudiments of Islam, what you have to believe in, and what you have to reject and negate of your aqidah, how you have to clean yourself, the basics of prayer, the basics of zakat, the basics of how to dress and how to eat, the basic rules based off of the hadith, talab al-ilmi faridatun ala kulli Muslim, seeking knowledge is mandatory upon every single Muslim, then obviously they don't have to learn Arabic. They don't have to learn how to read the Quran. The only thing they have to learn is Surah Al-Fatiha, Qul huwallahu ahad, Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq, Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. The basics of wudu, ala qawl wahid. No different views, Hanbali, Shafi'i, basic, simple, rudimentary practices of Islam. So that's it. As far as those who wish to take it to the next level and learn more and benefit more, those who are young and they're talented. You have a talent that you can't waste in a worldly college. You have strength, you have health, you have something that I don't have. I'm old, I'm sick, or I'm not as smart as you are. You're bright, you're sharp. You have a talent that cannot be wasted. Then that is something in which you have the idea of becoming a professional student of knowledge, the idea of becoming a scholar, the idea of being a leader of your community, of your family. Then of course you have to learn Arabic. That is the key to all of the sciences. That's the key to the aqidah, the key to the tafsir, to the hadith, to the fiqh, to the sirah. The lugha al-arabiyyah is the key. That is the foundation of everything. And the stronger you are in Arabic, in the words that you know, the grammar, the science, morphology, etc., the easier it is to read Ibn Kathir. The easier it is to understand Kitab al-Tawheed. The easier it is to read Sahih al-Bukhari. And the easier it is to refute falsehood. Because there are many mistakes and errors that come from language. And one of the greatest tricks of the people of falsehood is that they play with language. They play with words in Arabic or English. So the more you know in Arabic and its sciences, the easier it is to study the other fields of the deen. So you have to learn Arabic. So no doubt Arabic comes first after you've learned the basics in English. The basics of your aqidah, you can learn them in English. The basics of salat, you can learn them in English. The basics of hajj and hijab, you do not need Arabic to learn. You can learn them in English or other languages, French, German, whatever your language may be. After you've learned the basics and you know how to worship Allah throughout the day and the night, and you want to be a professional, a real student of knowledge, you gotta learn Arabic. And my advice would be to focus on three things and three things only. The first is the Arabic language. The second is the memorization of the Quran with its proper reading and recitation. And last but not least is al-adhkar al-shar'iyyah, is the supplications, the dua when you wake up, when you go to sleep, when you get dressed, when you eat. And obviously that gives you two benefits. The first benefit is it connects you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And a student of knowledge, he has the greatest need to be connected to Allah. Ahwaj. He needs it more than anyone else. And number two, the adhkar, it teaches you the staple guiding principle of ilm. And that is revision, review, and practice. When you review, when you revise and you practice, you'll get magical results. Hadith that you practice and you study won't ever leave your head. And you'll be able to quote and say just because repetition. So this is what the student of knowledge, in my humble opinion, should focus on if he's trying to be an actual talib ilm. And it doesn't mean that he can't read other books on the side or listen to other lectures on the side or sit with people, but that is the focus. That's your main course. Quran, Lugha al-Arabiyyah, and al-Adhkar, the supplications. Memorizing them and practicing them and training yourself that you repeat, you work, you repeat, you memorize, you repeat, and you practice, and Allah Azza wa Jal will give it to you and it will never ever leave you. And Allah Azza wa Jal huwa al-muwaffiq wal-hadi ila sawa' as-sabil.